every year we have a annual festival where people come out here. You're invited to come too. It's free, and it's all day long free entertainment, jazz, contemporary, steel bands, vendors, arts and crafts for the kids, and we sell the barbecue, the same barbecue, where the recipe has been passed down from generation to generation, and only two men in the community have the recipe.
Just curious, what is this recipe of?
It's a barbecue sauce.
Hmm. Do you mind telling me the contents?
No, I don't have it. And I won't tell you. Only two men in the community, in the family, have the recipe.
What's
At
it
any given
spicy?
time.
I'm very interested now. I've
Mhm.
been looking for a good barbecue sauce.
Well, you can't buy it. You have to come out here. Go down to the community board and say, oh, tell me about that Sandy Ground barbecue. And they say, oh, yeah, that's sauce. Okay, it really is. The woman who is now the food editor of the Advance, God, what is her name? She came out and she says, I'm gonna get this sauce. And I said, no, you're not. Pam Silvestri. And so she came out and she tried to get the sauce from the two guys that have it now. And of course they weren't given it, so she took them back and tried to analyze it, but she couldn't quite come up to the exact recipe. They're in the process now of teaching two younger guys. You know, you have to learn how to barbecue, and then you get to use this sauce, okay? And the grill is big. We have a huge grill out here that they barbecue on. But that brings people out also, and we do it every year. It's either the last or the next to the last Saturday in June. And the board will have to decide what date it's gonna be this year. And it's kind of a fun day. That's when we get the neighbors in. It started, because they knew we were here, but they didn't, it was like peaceful coexistence. They didn't bother us, we didn't bother them. And then the first year we put that huge tent up and we had that barbecue going and they smelled it. It's fantastic, I'm telling you. They started coming over. And so then we said, you can stay,
You're talking about the white community.
Yes, the right community around here. And so it's a tradition for us. They wait for us to put up the tent. But we do have a big sign that we put up outside saying when it is. Because then now they come and they bring their kids and they do their little arts and crafts, and a lot of them buy enough dinners to take home for the weekend. Oh yeah, it's really and they stay and listen to the music, and that's how people do. They'll come out, they'll listen to the entertainment, they'll get something to eat, they'll buy a few things from the vendors, and they leave, and then another group comes in, and then another group comes in, and that's how it works.